Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. He's not on my friends list website.
Harsh. Oh, there's my. I've got to remember that I'm showing my thing. Yeah, Mighty Blow Claw. Yeah, so Claw might be quite handy against the Orcs. That might be a bonus. If I turn that off. Yeah, so your good news is we can hear you now. So.
Was I actually muted?
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Oh, you're
look,
kidding me.
Kismet's watching. No, you were, because I muted, because basically I was testing it and Linus was on his. So I got Linus to join the Discord, and then he was rabbiting on
So has
about
it just
something.
been you agreeing with me, but no one being able to hear what I was saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's the wonder of thing. Yeah. All right, how do I chat
got
back? I need to chat. I've got. Oh, there we are. Kismet's watching.
Oh, hey, Chris. Kismet, who? Let's. Do you want a world exclusive, Mike?
Is it to do with painting well?
It is to do with painting well.
What's he done?
Do you know about painting well?
No, I don't
He
know anything
will.
about painting well. You know
His
that.
yeah. His
Wow.
finally, after me pestering him enough, he's going into commission painting.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he will be sponsoring one of the prizes at the up and coming Fumbbl Bowl.
Ah.
So we're in negotiations for what he's sponsoring because he's far too humble. So I think he's a fantastic painter, and he's like, yeah. But he's such a good painter that I don't want to just give it to any old chump. So we need to have a little think.
Well, I'm the
of course, what I've
reigning,
got to try and avoid.
What's it called? Reigning stunty champion.
Well, could be stunties, could be stronger shoulders, maybe. Could give it to those at the top if you turn the table upside down.
I'm sure.
But yeah, we're not too sure for that. So
Mighty
we're
Blow
all
Claw.
set.
Claw
We're all
might be
sold
quite
out
handy
for
against the
Fumbbl, so
Orcs.
that's really good. I've had lots of people messaging me asking if they can use Old World Alliance, and they've all had the same reply: no, they cannot.
You should reply to everyone and say you can only use Old World Alliance.
Yeah, and have an exclusively Old World Alliance thing. While I suppose if there is anyone watching and there are people that are kind of paying attention, it's worth having a look with the new edition coming out. It's worth having a search. If you're already a member of Blood Bowl community, it's worth having a search for Blood Bowl Competitive as well, which is another group that talks about the game, but just in a slightly different way. I think Blood Bowl community is definitely the go-to for news, whether Games Workshop want you to know that news or not, and also chats. But the competitive side, there's some really good people, including yourself. Although I say that, I'm not in it yet.
It's been all right
from
so
the
far.
sidelines.
Yeah, it's been all right.
There's been some really good stuff, but I haven't joined it yet because I didn't want it to descend into another barnstorm. I think it's interesting. It will be hypothetical conversations until the new game is released.
Right.
So it's a lot of hyperbole at the minute, isn't it? Because people don't necessarily know how things will work. So that's what I thought. I thought maybe starting a bit nearer to the time might save the risk of it descending into madness. But it seems to be quite sensible so far, and there's lots of really well-known players in there as well, and lots of really good players in there.
Yeah.
So I think stuff like that's really good.
Well, and you won't be able to join it and say, "I just play Blood Bowl for the lols," because the whole point of it is, it's about competitive Blood Bowl, isn't it? So if you want to be there and you want to say that it's a beer and pretzels game, then you're probably in the wrong place.
But I don't know. I think it can be that. I'm not really someone like I don't. I play Warhammer Underworlds, and I feel I put something up earlier on the Warhammer Underworlds Facebook page to say, look, I feel a bit trapped at the minute because the model of Warhammer Underworlds is every new release includes some general cards for other warbands. So in order to keep up with the meta, you need to buy all the cards. Now, the argument for that is you don't need to buy the cards, though. You can just play and have fun, and you can play and have fun. But if, a prime example is the Blood Bowl 2016 human team that came with 2 blitzers. Now you can play that team at a tournament and have fun with your 2 catchers and your 2 throwers, and you can have fun with that. But the reality is if someone has 2 more blitzers, they may have more fun than you because they will have a more optimum team.
Yes, we all know that winning is fun.
Yeah, and so I think competitive for me is only an issue if someone is over competitive. I don't think anyone goes to a tournament to lose every game. I don't think that exists. So there must be people that go thinking, I would like to win. So remember my first tournament, I thought, right, I want to get one win. That's what I want. I didn't think I want to have fun. And if I lose 4 games, that will be fun, because it probably wouldn't. So I won 1 game, and then the next tournament was right. I won 2, and then it peaked at 2. But for me, I don't think competitive is wanting to kill all men's. I think competitive is wanting to feel competent. Because it's not too far between the two words, is there, between competent and competitive? I think I want to be able to know that I am playing to the best of my ability. Now, if I lose, I don't mind losing as long as I learn. And I lose a lot and I learn a lot, so I'm okay with that. But what I don't think is, I don't accept people don't want to win when they play Blood Bowl. People may want to win more, and that can not be fun sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know that there are quite good players that will go to a tournament, lose game 1, and go, right, well, that's my tournament done.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily. I mean, I think
you know what I do when I go to a tournament, lose game 1.
Let your kids win.
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're going to win prizes anyway because your kids win for prizes.
No, that's when I start drinking usually.
Well, yes. I mean, I had a conversation with Joe Manji once, and I said, "Look, what do you guys do?" And he's like, "Look, as soon as the last dice of the last game is done, then I have a beer." And that kind of really was obviously an idiotic point that I'd missed, but really clear, because the reality is I can go out with my mates and get drunk.
Yeah.
If I'm going to Games Workshop and I'm paying 150 quid a tournament, if I'm paying a lot of money and traveling, to go to Water Bowl for us is like, what, 4 or 5 hour drive, something like that. It's a long way to go for a beer, considering the fact I can go down the road for a beer. So it's a really stupid thing to miss, isn't it? Because it's very easy to get caught up with. Do you know, I think some people say, I have a drink just to kind of mask the fact that they might not do so well. And then they go, it's fun, it's just a laugh, innit? I don't take it too seriously. You don't have to take it seriously to be competitive. You just have to be, I want to be competent at the game. And so I think when people talk about competitive, for me, I think the bad side of competitive is that dice roll didn't go the way I wanted it. I'm chucking my dice cup across the room and storming out. That for me is overly competitive. I don't enjoy that. But I don't mind sitting alongside someone that says, I really want to win this game, because it's almost a bit of an insult to sit across someone that says, I don't want to win this game.
Yeah.
Speaking
of dice cup throwing, we've discovered a new exciting thing, because we were playing in the garden the other day. We had a mini Thrudball in the garden.
Nice. Who ate the onion? Or did you go with the old school rules and the boys just got drunk?
Yeah. But we've got a trampoline in the garden now, so if you throw your dice cup, you have to throw it into the
Is that encouraging dice cup throwing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. And how many times did you get it in?
I didn't throw mine at all, because I quite like mine. I've got my European Euro Open, the red one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That goes for good money on eBay. I can say that with confidence. Right, so this game's starting in 5 minutes. So yeah, that's
like
my
5
thing.
minutes.
Yeah, that's what they've said. That's my thing on the competitive side. I think when people hear competitive, their brain automatically goes to over competitive. I'm not overly competitive. I want to be good at a game I put a lot of time into. I don't put as much time into it as other people do, but I want to be good at it, and I want to play the best players. And in order to do that, I need to be better at the game. So I think if someone can sit and talk to me about, in old money terms, I don't know, I don't play Lizardmen, but there's this schism over, do you take break tackle, do you take all block, blah, 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 stuff like that.
Well, break
I find useful. Well, yeah, I know, that's why I said old money.
Yeah.
Now it's boinging leap or whatever it's called. But now I think that is useful to me, because I can go, right, why is that? Why do you do that? Dan, who runs Tackle Zone, I could, find him a really interesting person to talk to, because he knows, and he can sit and go, right, this because of this, and this. And he doesn't say, and if you don't do that, you're an idiot. He just says, that's my take. And I quite like that. And I think that for me is learning and becoming more competent, and so becoming more competitive, not overly competitive. Overly competitive would be, my list should beat yours, and it hasn't. This game is broken. It's the dice. It's the whatever. That's my take on it.
Yeah, he did some of the best commentary that there's been, I think, the NAV champs.
Yeah, I love talking to Dan. I think he's, and Lycos as well, because they're there's a thing in 40k, so I'm dabbling with 40k now, trying to get my head around that. And there's this talk of how open do you need to be with your opponent about your list.
Right.
So if you consider it in Blood Bowl terms, someone who hasn't played the game very much may not understand how leap works. So
Yeah.
then leap works at the moment. I don't understand how it works in an edition. But someone might not understand how leap works. So you go, okay, let's play our game. And then in turn 4, your war dancer leaps in and pops a ball free and off you go. And the other person goes, oh, I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, well, gotcha. That's how it is. So the conversation is, how open do you need to be with your opponent? Do you need to tell them all the gotchas? Because, of course, if you know the big ones, then you're not going to be able to do them because your opponent's going to prep for them. Do you just say to someone, there's my list? If you look at it, you'll see what it's about. If you don't, you won't. Or do you sit and go through it in infinitesimal detail? And something I saw that kind of made sense to me was players that kind of blag it and hide and use the gotchas will only get so far, because they'll eventually encounter a player who's good enough to know the gotchas, that is regularly playing top table, that will just go, oh, you don't need to tell me what it does because I know what it does. And then they lose their kind of superpower because they know what they do. And I think that's the kind of over competitiveness I'm not fussed about. I want to sit opposite someone and say, look, what does this do? Don't break it down for me, but just say, look, what's the argument with this? But then I suppose the Blood Bowl equivalent of that is, if you played all, again, old money, 26 races, then you know what they'll do. You've played them all. I haven't. So right, what team haven't I played? Lizardmen. Right, he's shaping up for that, so he's probably doing this, whereas I don't. So that's kind of part of your commitment to the game as well, I suppose, isn't it? If you're willing to put the time in, then you get, I've seen people talk about how they'll sit at home and line up their defensive plays and things like that. I don't do that. But if I did that, I'd be better. But I don't.
Yeah.
Right, where are these two? Come on. Is it just Yumi and Kismet?
I don't know, because I don't know how to. I need a different computer maybe or something. Oh, I'll get my phone. That's the way to do it. Because as soon as I if I go on the internet, then it'll have this sort of feedback loop type thing whereby the sound comes out and.
I think we could be on. Morbo's about. Loki's about.
In game.
They're both messaging me, so I think we're good.
Because the IG comes up on the Fumbbl.
Yeah.
We're in.
Keep. Then do I want to upgrade my Java? No, I do not.
No, I do not.
25 minutes. Good little alibi if you don't want to play someone. Oh, my Java's uploaded.
Yeah.
Honest.
There we go. Oh, my mouse.
I might use that for my next game in the SAWBBL League. My Java's uploaded. It's going to take forever to upload.
Well, we're in, but my mouse is doing some annoying things.
Something about tools, something about Whitman. I've not got a posh mouse. I'm just using the little.
Yeah, no, it's the mouse. It's the mouse cursor. It's like because you capture the cursor so you can point at the screen.
Oh, okay,
yeah. But actually, maybe I don't.
Right.
Oh, right. So I've got an actual capturing mouse, and I've got a weirdie capturing mouse. And I want to lose.
Just remembered that I'm frantically casting my mind back. I forgot that my camera was on, so I'm frantically casting my mind back to make sure I wasn't like.
I don't think you've done anything silly. You're
picking my nose or anything. Take down all the offensive
yeah.
back in the background. Right, so here we are, off we go. Wasn't expecting for us to meet again in the final.
Well, I was expected to meet me in the final, I think.
Romantic.
I kept powing his Dark Elf Blodger. And yeah, I think I beat him. I think I won all my games. And I drew one. I drew against. I'm just going to spend this entire chat just being bitter about not being in the final. Is that right?
That's what you got to do.
That makes for good telly, I believe.
Yeah, when you're a Blood Bowl superstar, that's what you got to do. It was either the dice or you played brilliantly. There's nothing in between.
I was tired. I'm having a nightmare in the Oracle Cup at the moment. I'm just playing really badly. I'm in that with Stephen actually. In a team. It was just like car crash.
Isn't he? Mr. Captain Misclick. He's all about it now. Before he was like, I don't like it, too many misclicks. Now he's signed up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got really low fame, have they? 8 spectators. That can't be right.
8 spectators. No, I've not seen that come up yet.
Well, it was. I think it was on before we joined. So
Oh, okay.
maybe. Who knows?
More real than game ones. Good luck. Does he say good luck back?
That is the trick.
Good luck, have fun. GLF. GLF? GLHF. And to you. Doesn't mean it. I'm a big advocate of not doing that. If we're doing these regularly, that will be my thing. I'm a big advocate of not doing that. Good luck, have fun. And at the moment, in real life games, I do a little bow instead of handshake. I don't like handshake anyway. Do a little bow. I think I saw it on Mini War Game or something. They do it. No, 40k in 40 minutes or something.
Do you ever go with Have You Come Far on Fumbbl?
Only when I play you or the boys.
So he's taken Zarg Mad-Eye. Zarg Mad-Eye's quite good sometimes. I always forget he's strength 4. So for 90k for a half.
So that was the inducements. There's 90k inducements, bang on.
Yeah. Yep. So what's he got? So
Has he not started it? He's not started in there.
Yeah, he's on the line.
Oh, right, of course. Idiot. Oh, yeah, there he is.
There you go. Ag 5 Blodge. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Can you...
So he's got...
Oh, no, you can't mark plays when you observe. Okay.
No, or when you're replaying either, actually. Yeah, I do. I like the lots of goblins. I don't know if he fouls a lot, actually.
To find out. So, Kismet, me and Mike, watch this. Quick snap. That's fine. Was it already going on a player anyway? Would you move the goblin in and the lino? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he doesn't need any more strength, does he? Oh, he did need more strength, actually.
A blitzer with sure hands.
God.
I know that's a sensible way to go, but a blitzer with sure hands is like an Ulf Werner with wrestle. I keep going. I'm going to try it, and then I never do.
Well, what do you carry with you? Do you carry with the thrower?
Because
they're just
no,
slow.
I carry with a blitzer without sure hands.
I suppose so. That's next level, that is.
Yeah, you can't teach that. Can't teach that. I've been the longest reigning SAWBBL tabletop champion, I think.
Well,
thanks to COVID. Thanks to COVID, it's up in the spare room.
Oh yeah, we're starting soon, aren't we? Are you playing this season? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
With your Wood Elves?
No, I think I'm going to bring back either my humans that I played a couple of seasons with, or my dwarfs that played a couple of seasons, because I got an Edge 4 runner in the last game and didn't get to use them again. I don't think I'll put a fresh team in. I've got some undead that I quite fancy as well, so maybe it will be undead or it'll be dwarfs.
Teams as well, actually. I was going to play Amazons, but then there are rumblings of Amazons getting a big guy, stroke gal, when they get released again.
So, what, just like a Amazonian woman?
Yeah. Okay, so I've got one of those in my collection.
I don't really. Yeah, it'll be new to me.
So followed up there with the Black Hawk.
I like base and stuff.
Well, but the Black Hawk's standing next to Zarg.
Base everything. Does he have? He doesn't have block either. But then the troll doesn't have guard. So.
No. So he's going to have to hit. Oh, maybe he's going to hit the troll and hope for a pushback, and then he'll have some guard to protect the Black Hawk. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, got away with that.
Do it. Follows again
as well. So he's got tackle, tackle on the ball carrier. That's always useful. He's not. Because he didn't pick with the sure hands guy. That wasn't. No,
because the sure hands guy was back covering the ball.
All right. Okay. Oh, this is quite good though. So this is always nice in terms of this is advanced cage building. Sometimes you have a corner of the cage that you can hand off to if you need to. Because sometimes people.
Because the Edge 4 guy.
Yeah.
So. Think that's what it is.
Maybe not, but it's a good learning point anyway. So we'll take it as
okay. Yeah, let's expand on that then. I mean, I would refer to that as accidental tactics, which is a big part of my game. But yes, you're right. It's sometimes conscious.
Yeah, I think if you can build that in, then it's a good thing to do. Yeah, especially if you've got lots of players with catch, like Elfie teams, basically, or even like Amazon catchers or human. catchers or something. Just have one of those as a corner, even if they're not very strong, because corners of a cage don't have to be very strong necessarily. They just have to be there as bodies.
And I guess you want the back end rather than the front,
Yeah.
because the front can get picked up and marked and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try that with my Bretts when I play Nurgle next. Oh
Brett's
wait,
a
no,
perfect example.
they're being
Their
presents, so
random
that won't
skill.
work.
Oh right.
I'll try it the game after if there's any left alive.
So I think I'm dropping frames for some reason. I don't think the quality of this is very good, which is a bit sad. But there we go. They can hear us talk and they can see the thing, but it might be freezing. I don't know. People can watch it on YouTube back later anyway. That's where the big views are.
The tube. I deleted mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How long did it last for?
I figured.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, badly hit.
Oh, so that's. Oh, that was Og. Ah, I told you. Ha. Did I say or did I not say? Following up, that's a mistake. And then it was. Both down. I thought so. Zog doesn't have block. Zog does not have block. I did not realise that. But then neither did his Black Orc.
Everybody's learning.
That was me. Have you got the sound on Fumbbl?
No, because I didn't want it to go over yours. Pro move. You
sniped me in terms of your chat.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. So would you go down the side here or go back towards the middle?
Wow. The goblins really kind of make it harder for me to guess what to do. I think. Yeah, I probably would. I think I'm becoming more comfortable with the fact that you haven't got to just make progress all the time.
Yeah. Although, so the thing on the Blood Bowl competitive group the other day, there was a thing that says you don't take the ball into this area here.
Yeah, the 4 square. Yeah, that was again. That was Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, definitely. I told Dan it.
I don't.
No, I hadn't. I hadn't. But it was the 4 squares of the wide zones, wasn't it?
The 4 squares of the wide zones. I thought it was the 4 squares in the middle.
Oh, maybe. I suppose you get bogged down. Maybe it depends what team you are, though. I guess. Like I say, I'm not in that group. I see the posts come up because I was invited to it, and you get like a month to go up and look at them. But so I can't comment on any of them or anything.
Foul on the Orc.
+3. So yeah, I mean, something at this point maybe I'd be a bit panicked about chain pushes and stuff, because it's so clustered.
Yeah, but you'd have to stand up, so like you wouldn't be able to get. Oh no, you could have done that actually, couldn't you? If you wanted, if you had a load of guard, you could have put a player. Oh, you can't see it, but you could have put 2 players next to the top right Marauder and blocked the Black Orc and pushed.
Tell you what, I'd end up doing at this point. I'd end up. What, we've got any guard there?
The big troll having guard is actually a bit of a bonus.
I'd end up, and again, I'm not in the final, so this is clearly why. I'd probably end up looking at some point of putting in the elf, dodging the elf in, because he's agility 5.
Yeah. Well, at some point, it's there as a threat, isn't it? But at the moment, because he's got so many players around, it's still a 6-up dodge, isn't it?
But he also has dodge. So 6 up on 2 dice, but then you're 2 dice up. So that's definitely not the optimum move at all.
No.
So and the guy hitting the block and dodge.
He hasn't got a Minotaur. Do you know why he hasn't got a Minotaur?
Yeah, see if you can guess while I check and see if there's a Minotaur in the past.
Yeah, you do that.
It's quite a sensible player, Steve, so maybe you just didn't fancy him.
Yeah. God, this stream is really low quality. My mouse is flying around all over. Sorry for those watching on the stream. It's usually better than... Actually, it's not usually better than this. I don't usually go on Twitch.
That's the spirit. No, he's had 3 deaths, 2 human linemen and 1 Skaven lineman, so he's never had a minor. See, I don't know what I'd do at this point.
What? What as the pact? Right. So he could have. So he's going for this 1 dice block anyway. So it would have been sensible to do that earlier on, and push the orc next to the blitzer, and then he could have blitzed the blitzer. Although he does have dodge, so a bit pointless.
I guess now it's about removing all the contact, because that's kind of how I would go with high armor. Just base everyone and rely on the armor, which again is not a pro move.
Yeah, well, at some point, it's not a bad idea. They're not very scary. I suppose it's only a 9-game season, isn't it? So there's the scary guy who's at the back now, sort of being protected. But he's got to be doing some blitzing. I haven't been paying attention actually. I was too busy worrying about my frames. But
Should I be able to? Should I be able to see your picture?
What picture?
Should I be able to see your picture on Discord?
No.
Okay, good, because I can't.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, there was a blitz, but it was the skull and the pushback. But
what's he blitzing with the block claw guy? Is he? No, I mean
he's blitzing with.
I mean, yeah, the packed Morbo.
Oh no, I haven't seen. Mr. A's gone.
Oh no, he's going to Twitch.
Too much. Oh, okay, cool.
There.
So what have we got? Guard there. So you could with. Oh no, you couldn't. Yeah, good KG player, Steve. He's a very good player. It's a shame he had to move up north actually, because he
taught him everything he knows. Right, is there something happening here?
He's recovered well from that though.
Yeah. So I think that
you'd have to.
I think he needs to go for the ball carrier now.
So
because the ogre can
use the ogre to
the
block.
standing, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
So
use the ogre to block Murbok to fill the gap that side.
Stand up Sabine, because that gives the guard, and then it gives a 2 dice block on the troll, and then he can clear out the back orc, and then he can just walk in with Zarg and 1 dice and 2 dice block the blitz and the ball carrier.
No, because you've got guard on the corner.
No, it's a straight walk in diagonally. Because if you
knock but you've still got guard on the corner. Shark, Rub, Nose, Sar.
Oh right, okay.
On the corner has guard, so you'd go in there, so you'd be down to 1.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Go look for this stuff.
Well,
go look for this.
Still got tackle though. So the ogre to block the troll.
Him Stephen.
What?
Why do you call him Stephen?
That's his name.
Steve. You're not Michael, are you?
No, not usually. There we go.
I'm not name redacted.
Come on, ogre to block the troll. Come on, do it. It's the play.
Troll's got to stand firm.
I don't think that's relevant. Because you don't need the troll.
It is.
You just need to go down.
Yeah.
You don't need that. What are you doing?
But if he doesn't... Oh, no, it's fine.
What now, then?
Oh, he's bought with Zarg.
Yeah,
okay.
No, well, that was a mistake, wasn't it?
Well, let's see.
Why am I not in the final?
Judge.
Playing this...
Let's not judge. Let's
judgy. He's obviously not watching.
See how it pans out.
Now, Spikey must know we're commentating on Twitch, because I gave him the link about 5 times in the message.
Well,
unless it just deleted the message as we went along.
Do you mean in Facebook chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get any, so that must be it. That's why I kept asking you.
Oh, so it literally didn't give you the message?
Yeah, it's just blank. Yeah, so you get nothing. Right, because
okay.
I just thought that you were like getting a bit camera shy. You weren't telling me for a reason.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Oh. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I wonder what that is. They must not get on.
Yeah.
Wait to use Facebook Live. Oh, God. We're commentation. It's not...
We are commentation. We are the commentation.
We're commentation. Oh, I'm not proud of that.
There we go. Oh, I've got rid of my flicky mouse thing. That's much better. There we go. That's good.
Both down. With the claw block mighty blow guy. Rerolls using leader, and off he goes. So the Black Orc is essentially only going one square that's prone at the minute, so he's not going anywhere. So he's reliant on the Goblin for screening and the Fen Sure Hands Agility 4 guy. So at this point, does he hand off to the Agility 4 guy and then run up the top and put a screen in with the Black Orc and the Goblin? Maybe. But then the Black Orc that's on the line of scrimmage doesn't have blocks, so we'd want him to hopefully get rid of something there. You wouldn't necessarily trust that, especially if he's used a reroll already.
Oh, reroll. That was a risky reroll.
Oh, I thought you used it already. Oh no, that's early doors, isn't it?
Can you make... Oh, is he going to make progress now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Goblin could get to row 7.
Oh, have you put those on?
Yeah.
Pro move.
Do you know how to do it?
Yes, I know how to do it.
Sorry.
I watched videos by Stan0638 on YouTube that taught me how to put the numbers on the side.
Did you read my blog the other day?
Yes, I did. Yeah, they were. You know, it's right there, isn't it? And also, the reality is, because of the nature of how this is done, a how-to video will already be ready by one of these playtesters, won't it? You know, so that will already be out there. I think it's really interesting the way that...
Oh, foul! What are you doing?
Nothing wrong with a foul, like a foul.
I know, but that was not a... Oh, he's already... Oh, no, he's not players down. All right, let him out. He's in fact...
The way that the 40k new edition playtesters managed themselves was from really early on to say, hi guys, I'm a playtester.
Right.
I'll talk about what I can. I won't talk about what I can't. Does anyone want to know anything? You can do this, you can't do that. You might do this, you might not do that. So that was the way it was done. And it was all like, you know, real big names, as I'm sure the equivalent in Blood Bowl is. But it was a bit more of a open book type thing of, I'm a playtester. This is what we're doing. I guess maybe there must have been playtesters for the 2016 game, but I don't remember there being that kind of...
Well, you wouldn't have needed them necessarily, would you?
No, that's true.
It was just the rules.
Yeah, that's true. But there must have been some people that were on it, I guess. But the difference is, I have no idea who the playtesters are, other than a couple of hints. So I don't know what the angle there is. I don't know if you meant to revere a playtester. You meant to kind of go, oh my god, that person might be a playtester. This is cool, and it is cool to be a playtester. But the idea for me is to kind of help the community side of it, to kind of prepare people for this new thing. Not because a playtester, one would assume, would be there to kind of calm the masses and would be really handy to go, actually guys, that's not the thing, this is the thing. Now they may be on NDAs and things like that, but then there's also lots of people that are being really clear that they're playtesters, so you can't really do both. You can't go, I play the game but I don't want to help you understand the game. And there's talk, so there's an instance in 40k, no, not 40k, sorry, Age of Sigmar, where there was a new army book came out. I think it was the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and one of the playtesters had bought. There was a tournament, and the army was released on that day, so say a Saturday. So this guy bought the army to that tournament, painted up, knew the list, had played it in playtesting, and people are kind of looking through the book on the morning, going, "Oh my god, what does that do? What does that do?" Now that to me is not really in the spirit of what it is.
Did he win?
I don't know. It was
this troll is super stupid. It's like that's like fourth bonehead. No, it must be the third. No, because he got knocked down and then he was stunned, so he missed a turn, and then he's had 2 boneheads. Nice.
They're just saving their greatness to be unleashed all at once.
That must be 3 boneheads because he hasn't been knocked down. That's literally 3 boneheads in a row after he missed the first turn from being stunned. Ouch.
I mean, at this point, I'd probably be going for the goblins. But then he's got a relatively deep bench, hasn't he? So yeah, that's my uncalled for view on it all. I just think if you're playtesting, it's to help the community, I think. But I don't feel that's what's being done. But maybe it is, and I'm just not seeing it. It's very easy to get lost in that stream, isn't it?
Mighty Blow Claw.
No, what, 4?
It's not very mighty. Yeah. It's just more open. But you say like more openness is good and everything, but then the entire rulebook's been leaked.
Yeah, but then
that's not openness,
people
is
haven't
it?
played games, have they? Like, again, and I keep going back to 40k, I don't mean to, but it's just because that's the process I follow with the 9th edition. There were guys that have played probably.
Doesn't matter.
Still got a reroll. It's fine.
He's got 3. You've got loads.
There were guys that have played, because the leader, guys that have played probably triple digits of, no, that's dramatic, tens of games before the rulebook's even been released.
Yeah.
So they know the interactions. They know that looking at, Theory Bowl versus actual Blood Bowl are two completely different things, aren't they? So they know, well, actually, you guys, you're misreading that or you're misinterpreting that. And then, yeah, you might get sucked into a he said, she said thing, maybe. But you at least are able to help guide that and then help the game, because otherwise that just becomes tumorous. And by the time the book comes out, people go, oh, well, that definitely works like this, when it doesn't. So you could almost FAQ it before it's out. Once it's out,
Yeah.
I think it's very...
Yeah, there will be, because some of them have video. They're streamers, aren't they? The people that have been testing it as well. So they may well have play books and stuff ready to go.
I think it's very optimistic. Some people kind of saying, oh, I hope Games Workshop see this conversation and use it to change some things in the rulebook. Like, there's not like 50,000 rulebooks printed up in a port somewhere. They're going, wait a minute, get the Tipex.
Yeah. That's a really good idea.
Steve117 has noticed this typo, so get the Tipex out and we'll change that. I mean, 40k had an FAQ yesterday that was FAQ'd today. So FAQ. It released a frequently asked question, rules errata, and then people picked up and went, actually, that doesn't make sense. So then they've reissued it, they've errated the errata.
Nice.
But yeah, who knows? As long as they're on the ball with it and they're rapid, with 40k, and I'm sure it's the same with Age of Sigmar, you get a rules release, and then I think like a month later, you get an FAQ and an errata.
Right, okay.
And that's fine, because then you got a month of janky games. But then people go, right, no, this is what it is, so it's fine.
See, these goblins here, this is why I like Frenzy. Frenzy's like one of the first picks on almost every team. If I have a player with block, they're getting Frenzy.
Yeah, I've seen you play Chaos Dwarf.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good idea, actually. But with the benefit of foresight. It's still fun. It was fun, but maybe move 4 is the exception to that rule.
Well, I took a 4 goblin build to Cake Bowl, and it was the worst experience I've ever had.
4 goblins and I also some orcs.
Yeah, and people told me. No, I took goblins to Cake Bowl, and that was the best experience I've ever had. But I was kind of asking people before, what do you do with the black orcs? Do you block them? Do you guard them? Do you do a mix? And then people are like, just put guard on them all. So I was like, yeah, I did. And then just like both down all the time. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's like lizards. You don't put guard on lizards.
Oh, I've got a Lizardman team to build up, but I'm not going anywhere near my Blood Bowl stuff at the minute because I don't know what any of it does.
Yes.
And
well, at least you haven't had to buy new figures for, like, I suppose, for the like if you bought a BB16 team, then you're okay in terms of figures, I guess is the truth.
Yeah. Well, yes and no, because if you've got a Chaos team, you now need to buy an Ogre, don't you? So right, they can have a Minotaur, an Ogre, and a Troll.
Yeah.
Can they have all 3?
Hello. Is this a gap? I think this is. So this guy got guard. Yeah, there's a guard there. But
the elf is here.
He can go out of the way. Or has he got guard? Has he got a guard he can put in? Yeah. So this is a 1 dice. Yeah. So he's got a guarder. So Sabine. So if this. Oh no, he didn't want to go there. He should have gone 1 south. There we go. That's where he should go. I think he's listening. That would be bad form. And then the Garda came in, and here comes Mr. Claw. There we go. Oh, is that
Push
two? Oh, it's Zarg. Oh, that's a much
with
better
tackle.
idea. I
Yeah,
didn't see
Zarg.
Zarg.
Zarg to the rescue with tackle.
Yay! Woo! Let's
Ball
put some
down.
cheers in.
But then who's left to move? You've got one. He's
Mr.
nowhere
Mighty
near the
Blow
guy
Block
at the
Claw
top.
is going to get the ball.
Bays Malbus. 1, 2. I don't know what I'd do there. I'd probably look at
3.
getting in the way of the
5,
goblins.
6. What?
Get in the way
Not
of the
go for the
goblins.
ball. I think you've got
No,
to go
because
for the
how are
ball,
you
haven't
going
you?
to... How?
Just
How?
dodge past. There's a gap.
What, on a 4 up?
No, 3 up with Blaze.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, okay.
And then pick up.
And then pick up on a 4.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's not the end
Got a
of the world.
reroll.
And you've got a load of guard. So you are risking a surf. Oh, he listened to you.
Nah, he didn't do it yet.
Man.
There you go. Good boy, Steve. He's sat next to me. He says hello.
I suppose he's got a couple of options. Is he going to go for the top window or the bottom window? This is why variety is good. We'll give 2 different options for
Yes,
things
the optimum one and the stupid one.
Who's got left?
What
Here we go.
should-
Here we go. Here we go. I didn't see that.
Oh, there we go. Of course, that's what I would have said. Dodge the 2 tackle zones. 6 and a 4. Well done, Steve. What people should do at this point is get a decent, and I imagine what people are doing. I mean, I don't know if like the big boys, like Team England guys, are doing it. Get those rules and just hammer that rule set. Absolutely hammer it. Don't play any more Blood Bowl 2016. Just hammer that Blood Bowl 2020. And so that when it comes out and people go to tournaments, they'll go, right, this is what it is. And they won't be looking over rule books. They go, yeah, I played this game 20 times with this team 20 times.
Yeah.
I wonder if that extra stat will have much of an impact on the top players. Also, I wonder, if we're talking about competitive, I wonder if with the current NAF standings, there'll be people that will be close to top with race X and annoyed that they don't get a chance to, get that half a point from a tournament to go top, because those rankings in some way, shape or form will change, won't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So, those will be legacy rankings, won't they? So whoever is top now, likely, I mean, I don't know who's coming to Cake Bowl, but not Cake Bowl, sorry, Fumbbl, and what other ones there are in the States or anything like that. But obviously with the nature of the world at the minute, any tournaments like that, the next couple of points could push you to the top again, depending if that's where your line in the sand of success is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and if I had the inclination, which I don't, I would do that. I would find, from an unreputable source, those rules, and I would just hammer that rule set. So that I think anyone who's got access to those rules and still plays Blood Bowl 2016 is missing a trick. It's not going anywhere. It's not going away.
I should get Blood Bowl Bootcamp going in my house, shouldn't I?
Well,
except
and I bet people are doing it. No, I bet people are doing it. I bet people are doing it now because they should be. So you will almost. I wonder if it's annoying for the playtesters that now people get the chance to playtest before it comes out.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see posts
December?
arriving then on Facebook community or whatever saying, right, I've played these rules now?
Yeah, definitely.
There'll be less theory.
Yeah, so look at.
There'll be sort of actual.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look at when the Halfling Stars were announced, Liam, one of the 2 drunk flings, played 20 games with them before they were out.
Good hit.
Oh, minus AV as well.
Ouch. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Patches up as well. Yeah, back. Nice.
Right, here we go. Goblin Blitz now. No, not yet.
Little vanity block. Yeah, I do them all the time. Horrible shout. And another one with the troll.
Why not?
Ooh,
why not?
Vanity
block. No,
yeah.
That's not a vanity one. Here comes the Black Orc. That was right. We'll allow that one. I think I'd have still gone for the 2 dice blitz with the Goblin first, and pick up the ball. Because if this is a push,
he pushes him in the way.
If this is a push, then the Goblin can still do the blitz. Oh no, he can't blitz twice.
Yeah, they just added that in. I'm that Blood Bowl 2020. Oh, right. Okay.
So 2, 3, 4. Did he need that then? Oh, he didn't. He needed the.
That's a move.
What's he doing?
It's a move.
All right. Is he already blitzed then? Good commentary by me. Oh, yeah, he did blitz the first thing he did. Well, it was a long time ago. No wonder I forgot. Oh man.
Tense.
Right, he's
got
two turns. All right, so we've got 3 out, but only. Oh no, he came back. Right, okay. So no one's actually dead yet because the Black Orc came back as well. Appos obviously raising their game to the final. Any change to Appos in the new rules?
I don't know. Genuinely no idea.
So you didn't read them? I didn't bother reading them.
I'm the Chris Kamara of this session. Is he Jeff? I don't know. No idea. I haven't looked at it. I'll tell you why, because when they leaked the 40k rulebook, it was a headache to read because it was taken at an angle and it was
Yeah,
all
literally,
weird.
yeah.
So I just didn't bother. And it's exactly the same with this. I can't bother with it. I used to get excited about stuff, but I just like, let me see what it is. I've not read anything about people getting annoyed about what's changed with this or that.
Yeah.
I've just read lots about people getting annoyed about people getting annoyed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like inception of annoyance.
Oh, by the way, have you seen my t-shirt?
No, I haven't. 'Cause I can't see.
Because you can't see my video. It's a Doppelbox t-shirt.
Are you wearing your Doppelbock
I
one?
am. It's been godsend today, actually.
I wasn't happy with the quality of them.
Cool.
It's not as good quality as I've got before. Bear me a second because I need to go and get a charger.
Fair enough.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
I will, yeah. You've been muted anyway. All right. This is time for the stream chat to say hello. I can't see how many viewers we got, which is a bit sad. Even if I look on a different thing, because I don't know how Twitch works very well. But there we go. So I think, obviously, the Marauders are in a good position here, but Loki could pull it out of his backside, potentially. The question is, I don't think he needs to go for the ball at all, because he's not going to score into... And he's got 3 turns. If he could get the ball to the Dark Elf somehow, well, the Dark Elf could go in there and chuck it elsewhere, could chuck it up the pitch, but that leaves him in a horrible position for getting surfed, and that's no good. He just needs to stop him scoring, and then get the ball in the second half, and then life is good. I do like these Fumbbl names now. It's a big step forward in terms of... Although they've become a bit generic, but they're still quite fun. Grosgob Froghammer. Yeah, so I didn't especially read the new rules when they came out. I sort of got the gist of them from adminning the Blood Bowl community. Here we go. Here we go. He's got the ball. And away. Oh, hello. You're missing.
Yeah, this is all changed.
Oh! He did so well. So the Dark Elf went in, picked up the ball, and then snake-eyed just as he was about to go to safety, but hasn't hurt himself. And actually, I think the ball's in a better position now for Morbo, so that wasn't too bad. Obviously, it would have been a lot better if he'd not rolled snake eyes, but in terms of bad snake eyes, that wasn't a bad one, I don't think.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think it won't be long till you'll start getting people go, I've done this. And then that will be really, really difficult for those playtesters because they'll probably still be under an NDA. So you then get to see someone play with your toys, which I imagine, and it is quite cool to be a playtester.
Oh, here's a question. Now that they've been leaked, the NDA playtesters may be allowed to like. I wonder if GW will say, right, okay.
Yeah,
NDA
it happened with 40k.
Oh, did it?
It happened with 40k.
Talk as much as you like.
So
pretend
the rulebook leaked,
and then we'll sue you.
Yeah, the rulebook leaked, and then Tabletop Tactics, which is a really good streaming channel, they'd pre-recorded 9th edition battle reports, so they leaked, and then Games Workshop put out this, as they now seem to do every time. Very funny. Someone's really grown up and leaked the rules. Here's our funny side take at that. Here's what you couldn't see anyway, type stuff.
Right.
And then they started releasing but then the problem was with 40k was they changed the points, like they're doing with Blood Bowl, but in a separate book. So they couldn't reveal the points because the points hadn't been leaked. It was just the rules that had been leaked.
Well, the general handbook type thing.
Yeah, that's it. So it's just really weird. How the hell does it happen so often? Like, I have this conversation with someone else quite a lot who used to work for Games Workshop. And I know everyone's got a mate, I used to work for Games Workshop. This is someone I know who used to work for Games Workshop, and says that they do it on purpose. But it's done so clumsily that I don't know if that's giving them, extra... Oh, both down.
Yeah, no block on. Yeah, we all know that he hasn't got block.
Yeah, we don't know who doesn't.
And soon he will have strong arm, whatever it's called, stiff arm.
Stiff arm.
Is it called stiff arm? Is that
I
the
don't
old...
know. I don't know.
Oh, you haven't looked at the stuff.
I have
There's,
no
yeah,
idea.
the dwarf players. There was some momentary anger because the
Oh,
old world.
oh yeah, armbar.
Yeah,
Armbar.
yeah. So the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
world alliance dwarf had armbar, and then it was like, oh, dwarfs are going to be completely nerfed with no tackle and armbar instead of block.
An armbar was -1 to dodge. Is
I
it
have
maybe?
no idea.
I don't know. I'm a playtester, Mike. That's what this is all building
Oh,
up
right,
to.
okay, yeah, yeah.
I
You
am
could-
the.
you could-
I was that man on the grassy knoll. I was the leaker on the grassy knoll.
Leaky but leak face. Right, here we go. Can the Blues get the ball? This is the question. So they've got a 1 dice block.
He hasn't even got anyone he can run forward. It's a scoring threat, is he?
He's got,
Other than
yeah,
the troll.
he's got the guy next to the troll.
No, he's not going to be a scoring threat. There is. It's turn 7.
All right, okay, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, right. He's 1 square short.
I know numbers aren't your thing, Mike. It's not like you do a lot with
He
numbers.
hasn't even got a goblin. Yeah, right, okay. So he just needs to chill out.
Flood it. Stand everyone up. Make him roll dice. So we've got a reroll though.
Yeah. The only scoring threat actually is the guy at the bottom, Baze. He's the only one who's in range. And that would be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Blitz his way through.
Oh,
That's not a good start. Blaze! No,
six.
Baze. I think it's Blaze. Right. So would you keep the... You can't keep the Dark Elf on the floor.
Stand the alpha.
Loki's
Stand
a
the
fouler.
alpha.
Yeah.
Stand the alpha. Done. Block the troll away with the ogre and then move the other guy in to base people up as well.
You'd have to stand the orc up as well. Otherwise the Dark Elf will get hit by the tackler.
Yeah. Bundle everything. Straight in. Bundle all the people.
So, but Loki can score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
hand off to the goblin, basically.
2 in range. Yeah.
Oh no, hand off to Ughash, who's got agility 4. So you do have to stand the Dark Elf up, obviously, and get the ball probably. Right, okay, well that took the decisions away from him, and I reckon Loki's going to score now. He's got a reroll.
I think no.
Okay, I bet you 10p.
Okay. Can I borrow 10p? Oh, there we go. Both down, both down. That does that.
Who's going to do the handoff? Oh, right, the goblin can do the handoff. Oh no, would you? No.
I wonder if he'll
hand
pick
off
up with the agility. Yeah.
Yeah, with sure hands as well.
Yeah.
Hand off to the goblin.
So this needs to
stand,
be.
Oh no, he's got this. Oh yeah, yeah. Stand up.
This
This
needs to be a
goblin.
good block from Mogduz.
He just needs to push. Oh look, he's getting excited now. Can you hear it? There's some crickets, I think. No stomps.
No, I can't hear anything.
No, I know.
Can you stomp yourself?
You can't do anything to yourself. It'd be good if you could.
That'd be great if you could. Just crickets all the
Do you
time.
reckon there's going to be a vanity block in there somewhere? Yeah, random
Oh,
movement
yeah.
of the Black Orc.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Pick up with the Orc.
Gotta be. 2, 3.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of sure hands. Sure hands is the only difference between the two moves. Here we go. Hand off. Yeah.
There we go.
TMP. Here we go. Go for over the line. White line. Touchdown! That was quite exciting.
Grats.
That's
GG.
You can't
This
say
is the only
GG.
bit I'm interested in. What does Morbo say?
Sulking.
Anything stone-faced. Lucker.
There we go.
Rats.
Exclamation mark, Grats. No messing.
Lucker. Lucker.
Filthy Lucker.
Lucker. Good job, Lucker.
Yeah, dry. This is the point actually which I say exactly as planned. Playbook.
I say nothing. If I could crickets, I'd do that. That's what I'm doing next time. Next time I'm playing someone, I'm going to write / crickets.
Here we go. Throw teammate. He's got a reroll. He's got Dark Elf to hand off the ball to Gobby McGobface. Did you find out what happened to the Minotaur?
He never had one.
Oh, right. That's weird.
He's had the only deaths he's had. I think they both had the same amount of deaths. Three deaths, 2 human linemen, 1 Skaven lineman.
Huh. Oh yeah, Skaven. No Skaven either, is there? Didn't notice that.
What's your watch account? Are you in single figures yet?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd set out there.
Yeah, I would have like a mass of people.
All the
You
back,
need 5
yeah.
along the back, don't you? What's he doing? Do you think it's second half?
And Morbo's keeping him talking. Keep him talking. It's worked. Oh, that's big. That's big.
I think he's going to do it on purpose.
That's my thing, I say. That's big. Only said by me.
I learned that in Polish the other day. Yes,
Did
yes,
you?
yes, duży.
Yes, Doozy.
It's good for.
That is big, though. He's not done.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cock up.
It's a reroll. Go on then, Statos. Let's go live to the stat center. What's the odds of a throw teammate with a reroll?
I should know that, shouldn't I?
Yep. That's why I asked you.
So 2 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus. So just work this out as we go. So 5
If you
6.
take long enough, you have to do it.
5 6 times 2/3. So
Why does he
that's
put the goblin there?
10/18.
What's going on? Why does he put the goblin there and the troll there?
Does
The
no
ogre,
one...
sorry. You throw the ogre, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you'd put.
So I don't know why the goblin's there. Well, I suppose the
Okay.
the ogre can move over. Maybe it's to get the ball.
Yeah, but you'd want him to go. Well, to be fair, he doesn't need to worry about throwing him over the defense because there isn't one.
Yeah, but you need
So
to
he
throw
can go
from the
from wherever.
line. You can't. Yeah, that's not a good idea. What you just did. I don't think. We currently have 3 viewers. What? That must be more than 3. Oh, it's mostly for our fun anyway, isn't it? How can we have only 3 viewers? Oh well. That's fine. It's all about YouTube.
So, he's got a reroll as well. Uh-oh.
That's a rubbish
1,
thing,
2,
isn't it? So
3,
no.
4, 5.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
6. Go
5,
for it, go
6,
for it.
7, 8. Yep.
Yep.
Still on.
Lucky kick though.
A lot of opportunities to use the reroll there, though.
Yes. So he's going to have to block the Black Orc. He's got guard there, so that's 2 dice block. Oh, oh man. So he's throwing with the troll. Oh, sploosh!
And he was the one that went out before.
That's why then. Niggling. So I suppose the advantage of these blocks actually is that it doesn't it's not very likely to throw teammates. So what's that for? Oh, that's the extra assist.
Yeah, to get 2 dice on him. That guy goes down too.
Okay. I think we're looking at overtime here.
Oh, why is it? I think he said that in turn 8. Stunned. Okay. Hand off.
Ooh.
He's got the ball. No reroll.
There's a reroll.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone doesn't know how to type his noises.
I wish it was like Teams. You could delete. I didn't mean to write that. I should know by now. So my Discord just pinged. It's the Blood Bowl 2 NAF. Yeah, thanks for that. It's the Blood Bowl 2 NAF tournament.
Oh yeah, I contemplated that.
Tonight. Yeah, it's a whole evening for me. A Blood Bowl 2 game. I just haven't got.
I just contemplate that. I prefer it now. Now I've won a league in it, I don't mind it.
Yeah, you doing another season of the cripple thing?
No. It was really good, and they had a really good chat thing as well. But I did really struggle with it, and I will play my ADHD card. I really struggle with that element of it because you're watching the game, your time turns, just 3-minute turns, which normally I'm alright with, especially on this. Because of all the animations and stuff, it's so easy to get like distracted by it. And then you got people chatting. So in the final, I was so busy chatting about what I was doing that the time ran out, and I left the ball carrier wide open, and he got smashed. And the way they settle it's weird as well. It was like this weird penalty kick coin toss thing,
which you won.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'm in a place to say it's weird because I won.
That's better than height now.
No, height should be the. I mean, I haven't seen the leaks yet, but I imagine that's page 1. beyond that stupid if you can't agree with your opponent, roll a dice thing, which is so annoying. Because if you've got something that is just impossible, you can go, well, look at this rule, and then you've got a 50% chance of getting away with it. Do you know what I mean?
What? It's a new rule, is it?
So the rule, no. So the rule in, I don't know if it's in Blood Bowl, but in 40k and
If you
you know
can't
Age
agree.
Sigmar, all that kind of stuff. If you can remember, the most important thing in the game is to have fun. If you
That's
can't
true.
agree with your opponent, just agree on the roll and then roll a dice to see what happens. So you go, right, I'm gonna throw a ball 14 squares. You can't do that. Okay, let's roll a dice. We can't agree. Look at the book. Let's roll a dice on it. I don't know if anyone's ever done that, but it must be out there. No, the more I think about it, maybe that is the way to go. Maybe the way is to have a look at the new rules. I know that some people have been team building already.
Yeah.
Oh, Blitz.
Ooh.
I had 2 of these
And then
against me the other day.
he can get rid of
Lovely.
Bays again. It's always Bays, so he can get rid of Bays fairly easily with the Black Orc with Shagar and get someone under the ball. Where's his Ag 4 guy? Yep, easy peasy. Ugnash under the ball.
This has got nothing to do with Blood Bowl, but I put my I got a new phone and I put my old one on eBay and I've had nothing but, hi, would you take this for it? Would you take that for it? So I don't know why I bothered getting rid of offers.
Oh, he blitzed from the wrong place. He did a 1 dice pow because he blitzed from the wrong place. These people are in the final. I'm not.
They'll let anyone in a final
Where's
these
the
days,
justice?
Mike. Look at the last tabletop final.
That was beautiful.
We should do more of these, but we should advertise them.
Yeah.
In advance.
Do you think people would? Do you think the reason people aren't here is because they didn't know?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Obviously. Oh, have you seen that new film? They haven't put any trailers out about it, but it looks really good.
I got into it.
Oh,
good dodge.
This?
Oh, he was dodging before. Oh, he's got dodge. But the thing is, he didn't need to do that dodge first because
But he did it and it worked. So he did.
But he didn't need to do it first. He could have put the person under the ball first.
No. That only counts if it didn't work. Oh, base in the. I don't know
the troll. There we go. Goblin sweeper. That's what we like. Oh, that's huge.
Okay, there you go.
Here
You
we
stuck
go.
with that. Wallop. Off he goes.
Yeah, ogre for the line, definitely. Can he get rid of the troll? Is the question. Or he can blitz out, can't he, with the ogre potentially?
Yeah, but then he's dodging,
There's a
isn't
whole
he?
load of stuff going on, isn't there?
Guard in there. No guard in there. Off he goes. Off to the races.
Succeeded on 8+. Yeah. Bitter.
Can't teach that. Not my first choice ball carrier.
I don't think this ogre's
How are we doing for
very
time?
far.
An hour. You want quicker games for streams as well, don't you?
Well, Fumbble's usually alright because it didn't help we started 15 minutes late.
Yes. Can you clip that before you post it?
You clip it afterwards, but
or not? Oh yeah. Maybe that then.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Seeing as I was on mute for 10 minutes anyway.
Me talking.
Yeah, at me. Just 15 minutes of you going, yeah.
Yeah.
And then trying to get a word in edgeways again. Yeah, well, how about? No, okay, yeah.
What would you do here then? How would you get the ogre free? I don't think. Maybe it doesn't need to be. Maybe it just needs to block everyone away.
Well, there's no guard on Sabine, and the ogre has guard. So I would maybe risk Sabine, 1 dice on the. Oh yeah, the troll's got guard. What about the other side?
So the troll can get rid of the Black Orc.
Yeah, I would be tempted to go with Zeb, but you can't really.
No, that'd be 2 dice. Uphill. Oh, that's the way to do it. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Handoff. Seems so obvious now that it's happened. All right, I'll give him that. That would have been a bad bone card, though.
How are these people in the final?
That's why.
Said Mike Davies, 2020.
Is it still 2020?
The dead Black Orc is nice, considering the fact he'd been injured before as well.
Yeah.
Take that, wallop. I'm back. Take that, wallop.
Yeah. So I reckon. Do you reckon overtime? Because
No, I think Steve will push it. I think he'll push it and he'll score in 3 turns.
Okay.
Write that down.
Because he doesn't. He likes to sleep.
No, I think he works in a bar, so I don't think he does like to
he's a
sleep.
night owl, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, all the best people are.
Well, we've got plenty of time for people to join the stream, so fine.
As long as they can guess it. You must tell them. Okay, so there's that.
It's getting beaten up.
This Mighty Blow +2 thing as well. It's only on Deep Root and Morg, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do worry that it looks very complex, but then I suppose maybe if you're new, the existing Blood Bowl looks very complex, so maybe it's not. I wonder if they've subbed skills out, then that's fine. If they've added on top of existing skills, does stuff still have block?
Stuff.
Yeah.
Block is still a thing.
Okay.
I believe. But again, I haven't read it, so maybe true.
I have not seen it at all, Your Honour. It's the bit that infuriates me most is, how does it keep happening? Because you never hear anything about anyone getting tanked for it. There were loads of the 9th Ed 40k, absolutely loads. And you never heard any stories of anyone getting done for it.
Yeah.
That's the bit that would annoy me. And also, for the lovely front of house perspective that Games Workshop has of being lovely and smiley, they must be screwing. Imagine that, waking up on whatever morning and going, "Are you not going to believe this, James Workshop? What?" It's all over the Blood Bowl community page. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Like what they do with some of the other rule books is when they give them out to playtesters, they write a word over the book, like over each page, like pineapple or monkey or whatever. So they know if those things come out, they go, right, who had pineapple? That was these guys. Right, they're not being playtesters again.
Yeah. These Chinese.
Is that what it is, though?
Supposedly. I don't know.
And what's the...
Depends if you believe
I
stuff.
don't know what the benefit of it is. I don't know. Was there money exchanged or what? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we went from China to Canada. And then out to the world.
Those Canadians with their leaking.
I know.
They're meant to be the nice guys.
Nice guys, yeah.
Yeah, they're really the nice guys. Okay, let's have a look. I think it was pretty safe. And also, where he's understandably gone in and covered the ball, there's a big old line of blue there. Well, I can see blue, maybe you can see red. Big old line of blue there, meaning that all he needs to do is clear out the goblin and the blitz at the top, and he's laughing.
Yeah.
Has the guy on the line got blocked? No, he doesn't. So that's maybe a bit of a risk, but...
Or even just, like the elf could just, oh, hello. Is this a blitz? No. What's he got? He's got tackle. He's got to stand next to the elf. But is he, oh, there. What's the point in that?
So that allows a hit on the goblin.
But the elf could just run away.
From the leader guy. If he was he could go straight through. So top left corner, couldn't he? Just disappear into the distance. Potato!
But the tackle guy won't be able to catch him.
Love a potato
so
play.
you could just run for it and trust in Blodge. That'd be quite fun.
That always works. So maybe block away with Sword Gerard. Block that Olka skeleton pillager away. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the only movement 6? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure I'd even bother blocking.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Skeleton pillager.
Because he's a 2-up. He's a 2-up.
Because what you could do actually is you could use Saw to hit Agrob, and if you got a POW, you could actually free Bodhi, who could then run round and make life difficult and like screen off.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't because you'd. Oh yeah, you'd push him free. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So
You
then
are
that would,
correct.
and then so then you'd have one free to make a screen, and then you just need to, and then if Han Dolo did his thing, then Zeb would be free as well to make another part of the screen.
Good doing it this way, isn't it? Very easy when you're not doing it.
Yeah.
He was banking on the catch, wasn't he? And that going wrong, particularly with the Black Orcs. You're kind of relying on that hit squad of a blitzer and 2 goblins. Ah, she's gone my way. Smart.
I'll just listen. I'll listen to what Chip's got to say.
Smart move. I got him on teams. What? 1 dice pal? Why not? I don't know if I'd have done that. Oh,
so tell you the problem is everyone on Twitch will be watching J-Bone because they're doing their double skulls thing this evening.
Yeah, he's pushing the Twitch, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no! Another Snake Eyes! Same player. Yeah, but not stunned though, so the goblin needs to. It's basically all about this goblin dodge now.
Shit.
Can he get anything else safe? I don't know. Unbelievable.
Slithery snakes.
Something Ag 5, something.
Yeah, if he's half the man I think he is, he'll copy and paste his earlier comment. The good thing about Ag 5 is you can still roll Snake Eyes.
Okay, I'll do it for him.
OB only hope Kenobi. What we got? There's a pushback. I don't know what that is actually in. And he's re-rolled it.
Yeah. Why? To get, I guess, did he want it free?
He's still got dodge away from the troll.
Here we go. Is he going to pick up the ball?
Yeah.
He's got to, really. And he's
not
used his
gone for a
reroll.
pass
That was a crazy reroll.
Yeah, it's not gone for a pass either.
So the other goblins can have to dodge and then dodge again.
6 and go for it if he's going to pick it up.
Yeah. Do you reckon the reroll was to knock him down so that Agrob didn't have to dodge?
I don't know if I'd have bothered.
No.
I don't know. I probably would have bothered. I would have seen red and gone, I need to kill him. I need to kill him, that no skill lino. He tasks me.
He can't even stand the troll up because he hasn't got a helper at the moment.
I'd like to revise my scoring 3 prediction to 4. I'm going to score in 4. He's had 5, so he's dodging on it. Oh, failed to dodge. Uh-oh.
So do you reckon? So you reckon 4? You reckon Steve will score in 4 and then push for it?
3, 4, 5, 6.
So there's one.
Yeah, he's laughing here, isn't he? He's laughing here.
So he's definitely going to score.
It's all down to that goblin. Well, you say definitely. He's just one reroll 1 to get away. So nothing's definite in Blood Bowl, Mike.
In the new rules, there's no dice, so everything's definite.
Do you know what I was after? Looking to see if they binned off block dice.
Just chess.
It's a trust-based system.
Yeah.
We rely on trust in the new game. So, move the troll to block out the way to the ball, and if he fluffs, doesn't matter. That's what I would do. Oh yeah. So I see where he's going.
So the troll's just going to wander over to by the side of the goblin.
2, 3, 4. No, I'd go by the ball. Well, that's base, isn't it? Yeah. So I'd go there. So then what? Blitz, pick up, and then all he's got to worry about is a 2 dice uphill. Worst case scenario.
Quite nice to make it 3 dice, but I don't think it's very easy. He could do it. No, not easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, too many go for it and stuff. No need for that.
Would you re-roll a double push if on that goblin if you got one? I don't know what's happening over there.
This armor 9's rubbish. That was block claw. That was claws. Hooray!
Really sharp claws. If he had iron tough hide or whatever it is,
who do you reckon's going to have that on? I didn't see it on any of the.
Puggy.
Oh my goodness me!
What?
Oh my goodness! Loki's getting stuffed up. Here we go. Oh, that's all right.
Push back.
And pick up the ball. And then what? Just stand there.
No, go for it. No, go for it.
Doesn't need to.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely going to score the next one, isn't he? This
problem is though, if he does manage to get anything and he pushes him to the sideline, then he's screwed. If the ball goes off, I don't know, and this sounds stupid, I don't know if I would have based the goblin, because the goblin's going to hit him anyway. I don't know if I'd have based the goblin, so then I couldn't have got pushed off the sideline. So the goblin's the only one that can hit him. No one else can get to him. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, the blitzer would have had to make stupid dodges.
You could just still, even if you do get pushed to the side. Oh, why did he try and stand the troll up? Oh, because it wasn't his turn.
I'm just going to stand your troll up.
It's been a long day. That's the silliest thing I've ever done, I think, in Blood Bowl. Standing up.
Try and stand someone's stuff.
Yeah. We had a lizard mirror match at the World Cup, and I stood up my opponent's players. Stood up one of my opponent's players, and then used him as an assist. And then we got a certain distance into the thing, and it was like, what have you done there? I don't know.
Oh, what's happening here?
So who's going to blitz with? Is he going to try and
1,
dodge out?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8,
Sharp. 1, 2. No, he's still 2 dice uphill though.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's 1 dice. Because the goblin assists to cancel out the troll assist.
Here we go.
Whoop.
No, don't reroll that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got to score. You're going to score now.
No, I think he'll hit something first.
Yeah, he's got to hit the goblin, but he's got.
No, I think he'll hit something else. I think he'll hit other stuff.
I think he should. Oh no, he shouldn't. No, he's got to blitz. Actually, he doesn't even have to blitz the goblin particularly because he's got 2+2+. Because he's got agility 5, so Kenobi can just wander into the end zone. So he could use the blitz with the claw player. Which might be sensible. I wouldn't block with the ogre.
Comes. He just wants to. If he gets another person off, dearie me. We got them. Push back power. Here we go. What's he working on? Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! 3 Black Orcs.
Armor 3.
Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Oh my goodness. And then 3 dice with the ogre. Flipping heck, I did not oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yikes, what do you write to that? There's no yikes. Oh my goodness gracious.
Go.
He's not
All
even saying
for vanity
anything.
blocks.
There we go. Come on, Loki, join in the fun.
All for vanity blocks.
Oh my goodness me. Complete silence from Dave. Oh my goodness. It's huge.
Gonna chuck in it. And now Steve is trying to get him to talk. Some big blocks there.
Did he have to?
No.
Wow, there we go. 7 players.
Loki, here we go. Good, sensible. Use numbers. Use numbers. Use numbers.
Oh dearie me. Dearie, dearie, dearie.
So 7 on 11. And he had a KO not come back either.
So there's 12. You can say something at this point like, do you want to borrow a player?
You'll notice there was no grass.
Which is a bit harsh because it was it was a fairly decent score. He played it right.
Really.
People tuned in at the right time if they tuned in.
Grass, by the way. Good grass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GG.
well done.
I think GG at this stage.
No, strange things have happened. He's still got all his goblins, hasn't he? Oh no, one of them's badly hurt.
Still got all your goblins. That's the sort of thing you say as well. Look on the bright side.
Yeah, your goblins are fine. It's just your black orcs that are wearing tinfoil. 2 dead black orcs.
I'd put the big guys on the line at this stage, I think.
Holy crap.
I'd just go everyone on the line. You can just bully him now. You don't want to allow him any, like, he's only got 5
Will he
hitting
go for the
players.
1-turner? Will he just go for the 1-turner just to try and play about?
Yeah, I suppose there is that.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
know. I would have probably massively tilted by this point, and I'd be trying to throw black orcs, never mind 3 goblins.
Yeah.
So there's a troll. Let's see where the goblin goes.
Do you think you would just go for the throw and just think, no, I'm not?
I don't know. I would be probably whining a lot more than Dave is. That's why he's a better player than me, because he doesn't whine.
He's a good player.
I would be going, well, this isn't a match by now, is it? I go, well, this isn't what we
this isn't what I
expected. The fans aren't enjoying this. I hope you're having a good time.
Call this a final.
I'd have put a post-it note over the comment box by now.
I've never done that, actually.
Dave's gone. Dave joined in. Dave ordered joined and went, what the hell is this carnage? I'm off. Cool, it's a final, no thanks.
Well, it's not exactly a ball draw, is it?
No. So much for your extra time.
See, yeah, I think I'd have stuck a goblin.
Extra time in the hospital, maybe.
Yeah, it could still be extra time, because he's only got 4. Yeah, he's got 4 turns to turn him over and score, which isn't necessarily easy. Like, he could conceivably, like, hang out,
against 7, I'd
in
fancy
his
my
own-
chances against 7.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
he's got a reroll.
But he could just he's got a blodge player who can have the ball, and he could just hang out in his own end zone for 4 turns, 5 turns.
Okay, so we're not going with
He doesn't have to go for the score. I don't know what the advantage of that is. I suppose you could try and duff him up a bit and try and even up the numbers a wee bit. Yeah, Mr. Rich says, be at the bar. That's the. I would definitely have got a drink. Actually, I bet you Dave is on the whiskey at home. Just half time.
Naked
on the whiskey.
Reliving his third days. Now we could still. Oh no! I was just thinking we could still. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! The computer has just gone out the window. Oh, that's horrible. He's thinking.
Wait a minute. No, he's not.
Did he get a reroll like from the kickoff? I think he did.
Yeah, he got one off the kickoff.
Just him, yeah.
Your troll has chosen the worst time to be alive.
Oh, good reroll!
No doubt. Never any doubt. Good job, Rob. Now what though? No, I suppose.
That's your hands. No. Blodger on the ball.
No.
Your hands got dead, is he? Yeah.
Knocks out.
Oh, decided not to come back. Fended his way to the KO box.
So in the dugout, we've got the Fen, Sure Hands, Agility 4 guy. Is KO'd. One of the goblins is badly hurt. The non-block black orc is badly hurt. A non-block black orc is dead, and a block black orc is dead. Versus Steve's banned Zard Magi, who killed one of the black orcs, who then got killed again. So double dead.
Double dead.
Doi. Cool.
Rascal. That's it. Keep your sense of humour.
Yeah. He's basically sat there going, type, delete. Type, delete.
Yeah.
That's it, rascal. You little bugger.
Is there any hope left for the Orcs? So I don't think he's got any tackle, has he? So he does need a POW to get the ball off him. He hasn't got just the Orc armor has just been not. Oh no, he's clawing again. Yeah. So Baze is the big claw chappy. So Baze. That's not telling me who did stuff. Oh, yeah, here we go. But Shara Bay has done some damage as well. So Baze has done some damage, but Shara Bay is one with block. Skull. Plenty of rerolls. But it doesn't matter actually. Yeah, maybe no reroll that one. He's done all the things he needs to. Okay. Do reroll, that's fine.
How can you see how many people are watching Twitch?
Well, I go on my phone, and I've got the stream manager. But I think if you go onto my stream, I think it tells you. Oh dear.
Rascal.
Alright, so the ball carrier is getting blitzed. Does he this turn? There's no one standing next to the troll. Is the troll just going to stand there? No, ball carrier is getting blitzed this turn, definitely. Ah, there we go. Standing next to the troll. Okay, so he could stand someone next to. He's got a guard there, I suppose. A useful place. Definitely looking for silver linings here for Loki.
Rascal.
But he's only got 2 turns. He's got this turn and 2 more turns to turn him over and score. So I still think we're looking at overtime.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realised it's 1-1. Idiot. I was thinking it was 2-1. Right, good counting.
You don't get points for casualties, sadly.
You got to factor his height in as well.
They're both quite short, aren't they?
Do you know what your competition is? A Blood Bowl 2 game. That's what the Double Skulls guys are on.
Oh, right, yeah.
Comment on
fair enough.
Blood Bowl 2 game.
It's alright, no more place. Is that guard? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. 2 dice blitz on the ball carrier from Sorgarera. See, they do some other stuff first. Probably not. Wouldn't use the Dark Elf first. Might bring in Shara Bay just to be annoying.
Where are you? Where's Sorga?
Sorgarera's at the bottom.
Oh, Sorga, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pal, there we go.
Oh, there's a pal.
Right, okay. This is huge. That's massive. Here comes the Dark Elf. Scoop up the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can dodge in.
Double one, no.
twos.
Here comes double one.
Double one. He can get diagonally out with a 1 go for it.
Dave keeps dipping in and dipping out.
No dodge on that one. Dodge used. Doesn't matter.
There it is.
No. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Oh, that's game. Game over. That's good. Because I'm in my bed. I wasn't going to stick around for overtime.
And it's gone into overtime. Tune in tomorrow for how
did I turn on overtime? 3 game options.
So
yes,
1,
game
2,
will go
3,
into overtime.
4, 5, 6. Who received this half?
The
Chaos.
Yeah, the Renegades. Yeah.
So you're still in for a teammate.
Yeah. So Loki should just hold on to his reroll.
And
no matter what happens. Yeah, just give up with the.
Would you leave the goblins there, or would you dodge them away?
I'd leave one on the floor, and I'd probably dodge the other one away. No, yeah, I'd have kept him on the floor. That one there that just stood up. What's he doing?
He's just going into there.
What is he doing? Oh, is there a push then? Oh, what?
Chain
Chain push. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair point. 2 dice uphill chain push. Yikes. For a 2 dice uphill on the ball carrier. With
The
tackle,
goblin.
though. He's got to do this, but don't use the reroll.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Oh, there's the wasted double pow.
Off he goes.
Okay.
He'll go to there. Has he got... Oh, yeah, God.
Nice play with this goblin.
Now, could
Here
he...
we
Oh,
go.
no, he couldn't even
No, it
dodge
can't
the
get
other
rid of the
goblin out,
card.
because that would put Bodie Rook as an assist
Here we
instead.
go. Right, 2 dice. We need another one of those double pow. One of those juicy double
Will he?
pows. Nope,
Will
that's no
he
good.
beat
Oh, but don't use the reroll. Oh, he did. Oh.
Yeah.
Error.
He got fame.
What do you think? Hope for a reroll on their kickoff. Oh, okay. We could just stroll out there on 2s. Not even any need to do any
Reroll
blocking.
left though. Only one reroll left and tackle on him.
Oh, there's the double pow. Right, yeah, maybe hit the tackler then. So Sharak Way can come in and blitz out your man Skeleton Pillager. That's just he's got loads of players, hasn't he, basically? And he's got enough players as well to make the throw teammate awkward. So anything but a Snake Eyes is gonna.
3 times in a game, surely.
Yeah. So Luke's just gonna wander in. He could even actually put Luke just northeast of the Orc and then chain push Luke out. Chain push Konobi out, the Dark Elf out into this space.
Put Shara Bay next to him.
Or the ogre. Yeah, he's got a whole load of choices. Doesn't really matter which one he goes for. Could even score this turn if he wanted to.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, because he can
He's
chain.
8 squares.
Yeah, he can chain push.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Are you alright doing the numbers on this next season if I do the ads?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll do all the...
Have you seen the changes that are coming to Fumbbl?
No, again, I've seen them talk about Ben Brennan. What are they doing?
Yeah,
They've already changed the
massive change
plus.
to ranked and black box and stuff. There we go. That's the POW. The Dark Elf doesn't even need to dodge now. Yeah. No need to score on this turn.
2 dice uphill goblin blitz.
Yeah.
Do it.
Is he thinking about scoring, do you think?
No.
Yeah, they're getting rid of ranked and black box, and they're making a competitive division basically.
How's that gone down?
Something about some people are a bit cross, and because they're putting seasons in where you can play 20 games and then you have to reset your team basically. So huge change. You're not going to see mega teams anymore in the competitive divisions. What's the reason for that? It's just the new rules, because they're going to be putting the new rules in. Because of the stuff about random skills, you can choose you can choose to have a random skill which costs half the price, and so the problem is that there'll be with Fumbbl you've got enough time to play just loads and loads of games. So if someone gets a random skill that's rubbish, you fire them. But if someone gets a random skill that's good, you keep them, and then you end up with a really cheap, amazing team. So all right, here we go. This is where the double power is needed.
Come on, Gobbo.
This is your time to shine. Goblins are amazing. Agrod, Frog Maimer.
I think he's going to do it.
We're up to 4 viewers now. Which might include me, I'm not sure.
Tell Linus to get to bed.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right. He followed me earlier. I'm very pleased. Oh, it might have
Glenn's
been
really
Alex,
worried
actually.
about playing him at Fumbbl. He said his game was the most annoying because everything that shouldn't have worked.
Oh, by the way, you've got Legolas instead of Enderman on your list for Fumbbl. Legolas is Callum, and he's not coming. His
King
parents
of the Lizards.
His parents are more COVID anxious.
Refusing to let him.
Hello. Okay, interesting. He can block him now.
That's the assist.
Oh yeah.
Does he put the thing in for the assist?
Well, there we go. That
Does
was the
he
thing.
put him in for the assist?
He's got to, hasn't he? So
Nearly a headshot.
There's no tackle.
Got to log into TFF for no apparent reason.
I love the thing saying, "Why is TFF dead?" Well.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Right, here we go. Big time. Is he going to bring in the assist? What I would be doing is procrastinating.
Oh, actually, he can blitz, can't he? He can blitz with the gobbo, which gives a 1 dice hit, and if that's not a skull or both down, then he gets another hit with the other one. He's got 2 chances.
No, because where would you put him? You'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah, go
5.
to the sideline.
You'd have to knock him down. Yeah.
Or here's thinking: you could half dice with the goblin, the half dice
try
block
and get
to
double
put him to the
push.
sideline.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to surf him then because you'd have to follow up next to him.
That's all right. He wouldn't. Oh yeah, you wouldn't follow up though. Oh no, you could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could push him diagonally, right next to the sideline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but then you got to go right around the house to get to him. Right, here's the blitz.
Okay.
He's made 1.
Oh.
He's made 2.
Here we go. Let's resume what I said. Oh, Nuffle gives and takes away.
Oh, and he's been knocked out as well. What am I changing? Legolas to
Enderman. Good effort. It's a good game.
good one for the
annals.
What do they say? Partials. Good one for the impartials.
That's us, isn't it? Who are we supporting? Oh, we're supporting
on
Steve
everything.
Next, aren't we?
Swindon.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's listened to everything I've been telling him. Good job, Steve. Thanks, Jim. You're welcome, mate. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Yay! You gonna pass your trophy on?
Rats, GG.
Not GG yet.
Will he win?
Will he win?
Look how much blood's in the middle of that.
It's all orc blood
black.
as well.
It's all orcs. Yeah, it's meant to be green.
Black orc blood.
We are hour and a half. That's not bad. I'd watch it for an hour and a half.
Not like anyone else got anything else to do. He's got enough to put a line across the back now, hasn't he?
What are you going to do? 6 squares in?
Yeah, well, I go 4 squares up, I think, because then it's more likely to cause problems for the landing as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all good.
Watch him plink right in the middle of them lines now.
Yeah. Needs a Doom Diver. That's what he needs.
I mean, the sad thing is, you can't look at bringing that team back for next season, those Orcs, unless he's got, millions in the bank. Because you've got no serious injuries. You've got a Black Orc with no skills, a Black Orc with block. I don't know if he's got shed loads of money. Let's have a look. Wild West, they have. He's got 80k.
So the Black Orc can clear out Zeb. And it's just a handoff and a throw. Easy peasy.
I think there's still a twist in this tale. Could be a blitz. That could be the twist.
Yeah. Wouldn't have any impact actually, would it? Yeah. Oh no, you could bring the 2 people in. What's going on there? Quirky.
Definitely going to the top of. Oh no, he's back. No, he rolls high kick. Ooh, oh, where's the edge guy?
Just by the ball.
Three, four. No, re-roll though. Is that cricket?
Yeah, like a bit of cricket. There we go. Power's useful. No, it's not. Nope. Relevant.
Con.
Question is, where is it going to fail?
Happening. I don't feel this happening. He's going to eat the goblin. Be another death.
Got him.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that throw was bad anyway. There we go. Game over.
There we go. That's a good one. Good little final. 2-1. 2-1 grind. Trophy comes back to Swindon.
Yeah. Via.
W-I-N-D-O-N.
Oh, excellent. Well done, everyone.
There you go. Fight fans.
There we go. Taking it back to Swindon.
What we should do the next one. What we should do the next one is get him on. See if we can get him on. See if we can get him on the audio.
Oh, talk it through.
Yeah, like a little post match.
So tell us, why did you do this? Yeah. Right. Good fun. Right, I'm going to upload this to YouTube.
Let's do that again, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's tell people about it, because it was essentially a little date, wasn't it, between me, you, and Kismet.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it again another time. And yeah.
Via Leeds. Don't say via Leeds, Morbo. It doesn't count. It loses its impact if we say via Leeds.
We'll try not to clash with double skulls next time.
Big boys.
Yeah.
Right.
See you later.
I don't know what happens now. This is like a Teams call.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up. Oh, I'm frozen.
I'm going now.
Right.
Bye.
See you later, dude. Ta-da.
Cheers.